there, it's Tim and Kathy with Cruise to Retirement, and this is your Daily Cruiser.
Yes, this is the end of the third day for you because we had the day prior to cruising, we had embarkation yesterday, and today was our first full day on the ship.
First full day at sea, yes it was. And you know what? It was a busy day for us. We got a lot of work done.
Yes, we did get a lot of work done, but we also enjoyed a couple of our favorites for meals.
Absolutely, the blue iguana.
For breakfast and Guy's Burgers for lunch, so that was a ton of fun.
You know, when you've been out eating all through Southeast Asia and you've been missing some of those homegrown spices, dang, it's good to get them back.
It's so good to eat some American tasting familiar food.
Yes, it is.
So then dinner, though, was interesting because we had Italian.
Yeah, we went Italian for dinner, and it was a specialty restaurant. It is Cucina de...
Capitano. Cucina.
Oh, wait. We're not Italian.
So the reason we went, remember last night we got a free bottle of wine at the steakhouse because it was the first night. And I had read pretty carefully that on these specialty restaurants, you could get a half price bottle of wine on the second night.
False. Welcome aboard. We are Kathy and Tim, and we retired in 2023 and sold everything, and now we travel the world by air, land, and sea.
Maybe I read wrong, or maybe they were wrong. I don't know because I don't have internet. But you can't do that at the Italian restaurant. You can only do it at the steakhouse. So don't make my mistake. If you do this, definitely go to Italian the first night, get the free bottle, then go to the steakhouse the second night for the half price bottle.
Absolutely.
So, lesson learned.
Hey, so this cruise we're on, the ship, the Panorama, it's just coming out of dry dock. It's gone through a whole refurbishment. So we're actually on a special itinerary cruise. It doesn't normally cruise this. So today we actually had an excursion kind of... What is it?
Show.
I don't quite know what to call it.
Presentation by the cruise director.
Yeah.
To talk about the different ports and excursions, which they don't have their port specialists on because they're
not normal ports.
Yeah, like unfamiliar ports. And some ports don't have any excursions at all. I think Guam.
Yeah, Guam has 0 excursions.
Yeah. Is that the only one?
That's the only one. The rest of them have something.
Now, what is nice is most of them have a free shuttle to somewhere. He was a little unclear of where or what's there. That would probably be helpful information.
But it was something that we attended today, and it was actually really good just to get that insight. I bring that up because when you are cruising and the cruise ships put out some type of itinerary class, whether it be, you know, getting to know the ports or the specialists, it's always good to check that out, especially if you're unfamiliar with it.
Yeah, if you haven't already planned all that. Sometimes I have, but...
She always has.
But honestly, now that we travel full time, I don't really book most of that stuff ahead unless it's something we really, really want to do, because we try not to spend money on excursions.
True.
And there's often free things that are great to do. So
that's what we'll be showing you on this voyage.
So, yeah, especially tomorrow we'll see what there is.
Yeah. So
I think that, I'm just not going to say it. I'm going to research this on the internet tomorrow once I have data because we're in port.
There you go.
And then I will know.
Hey, last thing we did tonight?
We went to what was it called?
Revolution Rocks.
I think it was called Rock Revolution.
Could have been that.
Substantial difference there.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, they were having a few technical difficulties, but you just can't go wrong with a bunch of classics, and we enjoyed it. Also, there was a lot of cool, like small venue music groups walking all the way down.
Yeah.
What deck was that?
That was deck 5, and we started in the Havana bar.
We didn't go in the Havana bar. We started in the ocean bar.
We tried to get to the Havana bar if we thought we knew it was there, but we didn't, so we didn't go. So we started in the Ocean Plaza with some great music, and
people were dancing. I could have stayed there and danced. It was really nice.
Yep.
We walked by Pig and Anchor. They also had some really good music going.
They also had some live music going. There was a DJ going in the atrium area.
Yeah, lots of people dancing there. was pretty hopping, fun music night, I would say.
Definitely.
However,
that leads us to the next thing about music. Filming, you'll notice we're back in our cabin, we're filming this because there is music being piped all over the ship. YouTube does not like music. It gets really upset when you play other people's music, and it likes to
pull you down.
yeah. So you may see a lot of us here in the cabin. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry we have to tape these big talking parts in the cabin. And when we put up places with music, if it's super duper short and it's not too loud and we can keep the sound down and maybe talk over it, then we might be able to put up little tiny snippets, but otherwise we're going to probably have to cover it with a different kind of music or just take the sound out.
Yeah.
And we're sorry about that, but that's just YouTube rules. So.
Yeah. So we're working around those rules.
Yeah, copyright.
We have found some wonderfully quiet places in the ship, but they always have some type of music.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go have a talk with the captain, see if I can get him to change that. You know, we're close, you know.
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
By the way, though, you can understand what the captain is saying.
Yeah.
So that's a huge plus on this ship.
He is Italian, like most of the ship's captains, but his English is actually really good.
Yeah, speaks clearly. Also, the cruise director, he makes 3 announcements a day, and they're very clear and understandable.
And you have a friend with him.
You know, he seems like a pretty good guy so far.
Yeah. So we just kind of wanted to do that, go over what we've done. Is there anything else?
Well, I also wanted to say the elevators are working fine today.
Yes.
Which is really nice.
Well, you know, I think part of it is the ship is not capacity full. They mentioned that in the meeting today. And now that we are, you know, full day at sea, everybody's kind of spread out across the ship, so you don't have everyone jammed in trying to get elevators.
Is it about 3/4 full?
Yeah, it's about 3/4
About 3/4 full. And really, the whole ship, no place feels crowded.
No, it doesn't feel crowded, but it doesn't feel COVID empty either. It feels really comfortable.
It just feels nice, like happening, but not chaotic.
The irony of it is we were on this ship during COVID, or kind of in between the COVID Omicron
thing. October of 2022.
So we know how it feels when it's COVID empty, and it doesn't feel that way.
Yeah. So anyways, it's a nice amount of people on the ship. It's a nice vibe on the ship now. Yesterday, embarkation day, not gonna lie, it was a bit of a you-know-what show. It was very chaotic and disorganized.
It was a cluster.
And the elevators weren't working. You know, it was
multiple things going on.
Multiple things going on. But today is entirely different. Well, I'm so glad. It feels so peaceful and nice and relaxing.
And again, I'm just going to throw out that this is kind of that inaugural cruise after being in dry dock, so they're working a few bugs out.
And they may have some new staff too.
Yeah.
Who knows? It does seem like they've been training some of the people.
Yeah, a lot of training going on.
Anyways, it's been a great day. We hope that you are enjoying the overlaid videos that you are seeing kind of as we are talking. And,
at least we hope you're seeing them, because we haven't put them in there yet.
Yeah, there might be a few days with gaps coming up as we post these because of the sea days and how it works out. But we will be also posting some videos from our recent cruise right before this of Halong Bay, Vietnam. We took 3 cruises there, and so you might want to check those out.
Absolutely.
Thanks for cruising with us today.
And keep cruising.